All right. Back with another one. All right, question of the day. Have you ever used Avocaroo.com? If you haven't, now you will understand why it's cool to use. Right? So basically, it's a free online voice recording website that does not collect anything. There's no sign up, there's no sign in, and all that jazz, right? So it's basically a website where you record your voice and you use it however you want, whether it's a student using it to record their voice if they're doing something where they have to speak, right? Whether they can put it on a Google Slide, Google Doc, Google Drawing. It's good for foreign language, right? When you want to hear them back and forth with the conversational Spanish or Italian, right? You can listen to your kids actually speak, all right? Especially if they're at home. Now, you could also use it as a teacher's end to include directions. This is really good for our audio listeners, right? Our audio learners. It's very good to, help people that learn best by listening, all right? So let's just do the first one. Let's pretend that you're going to put a link to a directions on a Google Doc that you want them to complete, okay? Now, first things you're going to do is you're going to go to your sheet, right? And you could split the screen in half if you want. Doesn't matter. But really, you just go to Vocaroo.com and you just hit record, and it's going to start recording. I'm going to show you what to do. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Go back to your doc, and you say, all right, children, what we're going to do for this first part is you're going to see the word, and you're going to write the definition, and then you're going to write a sentence about it. So the word barren, what does it mean? I think it means empty, right? Probably. Unique sentences, the land was barren. It had no fruit. Don't know if that was correct if I use it, ELA teachers, but that's what you would do, right? When you're done with reading your directions, you just go back to the tab and hit stop. Now, you hit save and share. 2 options, and I'm going to give you some advice. If you're going to put this in a slide, then just hit download, okay? And what that do is going to download into your computer, right? Thank you, ma'am. Directions, okay? That's going to download into your computer. And now I would use that feature for the slides. I'll show you why in a minute. But Google Doc, you just want to post a link, right, where they would click on and then it would play. Okay. So what do you do then? Well, all you do is hit these 2 squares right here, and that copies the link. This link has your voice recording on it. You go back to your study packet, you right-click, hit link, and then you paste your link right here, and then you write what it says, right? So directions, audio, right? Something like that. And you hit enter. So now when the kids go to this, they're just going to left click on it, and it's going to go to a separate tab. I know it's not ideal, but that's just the way it is. And then they're going to hit play and go back to the document. And it's going to read it out loud to them. Go back to your doc, and you say, all right, children, what we're going to do for this first part is you're going to see the word, and you're going to write the definition, and then you're going to write a sentence about it. So the word barren, what does it mean? I think it means empty, right? And then they'll just go back and hit pause if they want to play it at a later time, or just exit out, okay? So there you go. It's really simple to do. And again, you could do this as a teacher for directions, or the student could do it back to you, okay? Especially this is good for writing essays where you don't want to type everything. You just, all your grammatical errors, you could just, record it out, all right? So now let's do it for a Google slide, okay? Say you want to add directions to this Google slide, right? In this case, the best way to do it is upload it from what you just downloaded, okay? So again, you're going to go to the voice recorder, right? Let's just go back to Vocaroo.com. All right, go to Vocaroo.com every time you want to do a new one. Hit record. All right, today we're going to learn about a different kind of change, Algebra 1, Unit 6. We're going to learn about a couple different things in here, and then you just go on, and you tell them the instructions and blah, 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 right, and all that stuff. Then you hit stop, okay? You're going to hit save and share. And now for the slides only, just hit download and just name it Unit 1 Math, right, or whatever you want to name it. Wow, I can't type, right? And then you just hit save, right? Next step would be go back to your drive And like I always preach, all these videos kind of coincide with each other. You would save it into a file that you named for yourself right here. I named this Vocaroo, and you can break it down, right, by classes in here. You can create new folders for each class, whatever you might want to do. It doesn't really matter. All right. And then you would just hit right click, upload files, and then you would find the file you just did. Okay, unit 1, and then you hit open. Okay, and then it uploads it to there. There's a reason why you do this, because when you go back to your slide, all you have to do now, right, is you can make it look fancy if you wanted to. Like I would do this, right? Whee! And then I would just go like this. And I can color it too if you wanted to. And then you can make the inside look really cool. I don't know. Whatever you want to do. All right. And then you go right here, you go insert. Okay, insert what? Audio from where? From your, you could go recent or within your drive, right? And here it is right here. Unit 1 math. You just left click on it twice. Okay. And what that does, it creates the audio, creates like a little thing right here. And that way, when they click on it, you just hit play. All right, today we're going to learn about a different kind of change, Algebra 1, Unit 6. We're going to learn about a couple different things. Notice you can't do that in the docs. You have to have a link in the docs, but you can do it in slides, okay? So the last thing I want to show you is Google Drawing. It's the same concept, right, as the Google Docs, right? Right here, I have directions that I already pre-made via Vocaroo. I would just right-click, right, hit link, and I would paste the link right here, and then I'd write the text what they click on, and it does bring you to a separate tab, right? But you can just go back as the teacher and then listen to it as it's playing, okay? Last thing is, if you want to create a running live Google Doc, right, as a kid, or even as yourself, you can imagine the ways you could use this, right? All you do is after you use Vocaroo, just, you know, after you use it, copy what you just wrote by doing that, and going back here and just recording it, right? So basically, if this was a foreign language class and they had to say a sentence in food, there it is, okay? And then greetings, they would just right-click, paste, okay? It would just be a running list of all the things that you could use, all the things that you've done as a student speaking, all right, speaking-wise. You could also use this for a running list of instructions that you have as a teacher, right? Use it anyway, okay? So if you have any questions, contact me or Alyssa. Have a great day.